to eyewitnesses, the tragic incident involved a commercial speedboat carrying 12 film crew members and a fishing canoe boat on the Annam River.
And Nigerians reacting to the development have described it as avoidable and unfortunate. Already, the Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau has launched an investigation into the boat accident. However, many wonder, when will Nigeria see the end of these tragedies?
I guess it's very soon. You can say that again, Larry. Incidentally, Nigeria has the blessing of a large resource of waterways spanning over 10,000 kilometers, and this puts it on the map of relevance and peculiarity when transportation is concerned. The enthusiasm even gets heightened with the level of economic activity in water transportation, but this is quickly dampened by events in recent times.
Absolutely, Demola. Between January 2018 and October 2023, data from the International Center for Investigative Reporting indicates that the grim reality of safety concerns on the Nigeria's waterways, with a disturbing trend in boat accidents, or if you like, mishaps.
Figures obtained suggest more than 1,200 deaths were recorded during the period over the past 6 years. Media report records more fatalities in Niger, Kebbi, Kwara, Sokoto, Lagos, Anambra, Bauchi, Kano, Bayelsa, and Benue states. In 2023 alone, the nation's waterways reportedly witnessed over 250 deaths and casualties, comprising mainly women and children across states.
And I'm sure you recall that some time ago, precisely in January, Good Morning Nigeria, that's this program you're watching, assembled guests who provided insights on how boats mishap can be tackled. The picture seems gloomy, but the guests, who are also regulators, attribute most of the accidents to recklessness of boat drivers, dilapidated jetties, non-use of life jackets, and negligence of safety measures.
You're right, Larry, and while that will be a major challenge, emergency services and responders are worried by the lack of adequate sensitization of Nigerians on administering first aid to persons in distress, and which could easily avert some disasters or deaths, as the case may be. Indeed, it's a long chain of responsibility, and one wonders, how can the menace be curtailed? How can National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, adequately ensure all boat operators on Nigeria's waterways comply with safety regulations? Scrutinizing safety on our waterways on Good Morning Nigeria today, I am Ademola Adeoye. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Henry John. Good Morning Nigeria, live on the network service of the NTA. Of course, we'll have the newspaper review come up shortly when Chukwudi Okolu Gbaja will be with us. But for now, let's have the highlights of the morning news. I got Elizabeth, if you like, Lizzie, the beautiful, with us for the morning news. How you doing, Lizzie? Morning.
I'm good, Eric. Good morning, and good morning, Ademola, as well. Thank you for joining us on the news segment. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has confirmed a total oil and condensate reserves of 37.50 billion barrels, reserves of 209.26 trillion cubic feet of gas as the official national petroleum reserves as of January 2024. The Commission's Chief Executive Officer, Benga Komolafe, who briefed journalists in Abuja, also unveiled a template for clarity and oil obligations.
The President has shown determination towards removing obstacles to investment in the Nigerian upstream, improving the investment climate, positioning Nigeria as the preferred investment destination for the oil and gas sector in Africa, and diversifying the economy for the benefit of all Nigerians.
Away from oil and gas, the federal government is intensifying collaboration with UNESCO and other key players towards addressing gender inequality in education across the country. Minister of State for Education stated this at the opening of a 5-day capacity building workshop for gender desk officers and others from 6 selected states and the Federal Ministry of Education holding in Suleja, Niger State.
We already realize that the only way we can do is to see how can we improve inclusive education. As of today, education is most skewed to a male child, and there is need also to improve on the enrollment of a girl child in education.
It's been 10 years since the Chibok girls abducted, and priority must be placed on provision of safe school infrastructure and adequate financing if Nigeria is to achieve the minimum standard for safe schools across the Federation. Stakeholders in the education sector who commemorated the Chibok incident at the instance of UNICEF in Abuja say this is a call to keep all school children safe.
(1,952) primary school children, girls and boys, have been taken from at least 38 schools in 17 states.
So making sure there's a lockable fence, there's a gate, there's access control in the school, and also on emergency preparedness.
22 students and staff of the Federal University Gusau, rescued by security and intelligence agencies, have been handed over to the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. The NSA commended President Bola Tinubu for his continued support.
The first batch were rescued on 15th March 2024, while the second batch were rescued on 12th April 2024. The last batch were rescued on 14th April 2024. None of the females were molested, and all the females tested negative to pregnancy tests.
This is yet again a success story in our efforts to free all those being unlawfully.
I want to hear stories tomorrow that they must